Hey family, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys 10 reasons why your natural hair isn't growing. I'll let you guys into some of the mistakes that I made when I started with my natural hair and how I was able to improve on those mistakes, and now my hair is really healthy, just as you can see. If you enjoyed watching this video at the end, please give the video a big thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So let's just jump right into it. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 reasons why your natural hair might not be growing. So I'm going to be relating these 10 reasons to my own natural hair journey and just my own advice, basically, if you're looking to start this whole natural hair journey and you're looking to grow your natural hair. So the first reason I have here is being afraid to try new things. So at first, when I started my natural hair journey, so I don't know if you guys watched my previous natural hair video. I'm going to link it up for you guys just in case you've not seen it. I used to see videos on YouTube where people talk about using shea butter, aloe vera, rice water on their hair, and I'm like, oh my god, why would I use those things in my hair? And ultimately my hair was damaged, basically, just because I wasn't open to trying new things. Obviously the things I was doing to my hair then those things were not working for my hair, and I got frustrated. Actually, back in 2015, I actually went ahead to relax my hair, and I hated my hair so much because my hair became so bad. Basically, I'm not saying that people with relaxed hair have bad hair, that's not the point at all, but my point here is don't be afraid to try new things with your natural hair. If whatever routine you're working with currently isn't working for your hair, be open to try new things. Look at me now. I use aloe vera on my hair, I use avocado, I use rice water. I just recently added rice water to my hair routine and my hair is growing perfectly well. So yeah, be open to trying new things on your hair, especially when whatever routine you're doing with your hair basically isn't working and your hair isn't growing. Watch YouTube videos and try whatever people are suggesting on their success leaves clues. That's one thing I've learned. Success always leaves clues. So if someone is doing something and the thing is showing some form of success on the person, feel free to try it. And yeah, you'll never know, it might work for you. So yes, be always try as much as possible to be open to try new things on your natural hair. The second point I have here is use your essential oils. As I was saying, I can't overemphasize the importance of using your essential oils. Your essential oils are so important in helping your hair grow. So if you find the essential oil that your hair loves, please stick to it. And when I say the essential oil that your hair loves, some people are allergic to certain essential oils. Like I know of people that are allergic to coconut oil. So if you know the kind of oil that your hair likes, please use a lot of that oil on your hair. For me, I love to use castor oil, I use a lot of olive oil, I use a lot of palm kernel oil on my hair, and other oil. I love those three oils on my hair. So if you are able to figure out what oil works for your hair, please use a lot of it on your hair, and yeah, you'll see a lot of difference in the texture and the growth of your hair. The third reason why your hair might seem like it's not growing is just blaming genetics. So when you see certain people, you be like, oh, that person has good hair naturally, that's why the person's hair is growing. No, I don't believe in, oh, this person has good hair and that person has bad hair. No, there's nothing like good hair or bad hair. The difference in your hair growth is in how well you take care of your hair. In my previous video, when I showed you guys how to properly moisturize your natural hair, if you've not seen that video, I'll link it up here for you guys. I mentioned there that you need to love your hair. So don't start saying, oh, this person has good hair and my own hair is bad, or my own hair is stubborn. No, there's nothing like stubborn hair. You just need to figure out what your hair likes and just give that thing to your hair. So yeah, take good care of your hair. Stop saying, oh, my hair is bad, my hair is bad. No, confess. I'm about to go spiritual on you guys. Confess positive things about your hair. I'm saying things that actually work for me, because back then when I used to say, my hair is stubborn, my hair cannot comb, my hair was not combing truly. So yeah, confess good things about your hair, show your hair a lot of love, and you will see the difference in your hair growth. The first point here is hair growth is not magic. Like you can't do your big chop today and expect that tomorrow morning, by the time you rub shea butter, rub castor oil, when you wake up tomorrow morning like this, boom, your hair is reaching your butt. No, that cannot happen. It takes time, so you need to give your hair time to grow. So do the needful, take good care of your hair, wash your hair, deep condition your hair, just do all the proper steps that are required in helping your hair grow, and give it time. Yeah, just relax, be patient, and watch your hair thrive. So hair growth is not magic, basically. That's the point of everything I'm saying. Don't expect that, oh, if I put all these things in my hair is supposed to grow to my butt length tomorrow. No. If you see anybody here on YouTube telling you that, oh, if you put rice water or if you put aloe vera in your hair, tomorrow morning overnight some kind of magic would have happened and your hair will be so long, no, the person is lying to you. That's impossible. You get. So yeah, you need to give your hair time to grow, and just shower your hair with love, take good care of your hair, and you would definitely see the difference in your hair. The fifth point here is you need to stop comparing your hair with the next person's hair. Like, two of you are on like a different, two of you are not the same, basically. Mrs. A's hair and your own hair, they are not the same thing. So you need to give your hair a break, basically, and love your own hair. Focus on your hair, take good care of your hair, and quit comparing. Like, Desola's cut her hair the other day, and look at her 2 weeks later, her hair is already on her shoulder. Your hair and Desola's hair are not the same thing. So how about you focus on your own hair and take good care of your hair and watch your hair grow. Stop comparing, because most times when you over compare your hair, that's when you just give up and be like, my hair is bad, my hair cannot grow again, there's no hope, and then you just throw in the towel, and then your hair will actually not grow. So you just need to focus on your hair, take good care of your hair, and stop comparing your hair with the next person's hair. The next point here is you need to take your vitamins. Like, vitamins are so important. Before I got married, guys, I didn't even know the first thing about taking multivitamins. Like, I was just living life and just chilling. Certain things are already setting in. You get, like, I've understood the importance of taking my vitamins. So I'm not saying go and take medicine that they're telling you that, oh, in 2 weeks your hair will reach your bum bum. No, I'm just saying take your basic vitamins. Your multivitamins are so important in helping your hair grow. I don't know, like, you need to maybe work with because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but work with your health practitioner and have them recommend a good multivitamin for you. Folic acid is something a lot of people talk about, that, oh, it's so good for you. I'm not saying run to the pharmacy and go and buy folic acid boil. Talk to your doctor, your medical advisor, basically, and let them recommend something that is good for you. And eat rice. Like, your diet as well, it affects these things. I know it sounds very strange, like, oh, how does the food I'm eating affect my hair? It actually does. Try as much as possible to eat good food, things that are rich in vitamins and minerals, and you will see the difference in your hair. The next reason why your hair might seem like it's not growing is you don't know your hair. Like, you're just carrying that hair on your head, you don't understand that hair. That was me a couple of years ago. Like, I did not even know the first thing about my hair. I was treating my hair the way I would treat my relaxed hair, and that was why my hair was like, that thing was frustrating my life. Like, I didn't know my hair at all. So you need to take time. Like, these things take time. You won't just, especially if you've not been paying a lot of attention to your hair, you won't just understand your hair overnight. But you need to take notes. If you say, oh, I use this thing on my hair and this is so result that my hair started to give me, take note of it. If it was a positive result, take note of it and keep doing that thing, since you know that, okay, this is what my hair likes. And if it was, oh, I use this thing on my hair and my scalp just started itching, or my hair just started falling out, you know that, okay, your hair does not like that thing. Do something and then your hair is reacting badly to it, you know that, okay, your hair does not like it. So cut it out of your hair care regimen and just take note of it, that, okay, so my hair does not like it, and your life will be easier and you'll see a positive improvement in your hair. The next point here is the big chop is not for everybody. Like, natural hair and shaving your whole head and just, you know, going for it is not for everybody. Some people, it's transitioning from relaxed to natural that works for them. For some people, it's a big chop that works for them. So like I said earlier, this whole thing just boils down to understanding your hair. If you know the kind of hair that you have, take tips from other people. Watch a lot of YouTube videos, especially if you are new to this whole thing. Subscribe to channels that will help your hair grow. For me now, you don't want to know, like, there's hardly any channel that is talking about natural hair that I'm not subscribed to already, because like I said earlier, success leaves clues. So I'm not saying you should subscribe to every Tom, Dick and Harry that is on YouTube. Anybody that is just talking about natural hair like this, you just subscribe. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know people that, I mean, especially when you go through the comments and I see people that say, oh, I tried this thing that you talked about the other day and this is what it did to my hair, subscribe to those types of channel, because obviously those people have relevant content that will help your hair grow. So if you know that, okay, it's transitioning that is going to work for your hair, do that. If you know that, you know what, this natural hair life is not for me, relax your hair and just make sure that you're taking good care of your hair. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, when I'm here talking about, when I relaxed my hair wasn't doing great, it doesn't mean that relaxed hair is bad. The point is you need to make sure that your hair is healthy, either it's colored or relaxed or natural or whatever, or texturized. Just make sure that your hair is healthy, understand the hair that you have and take good care of it. So if you know that, okay, natural hair is not for you, that's fine. Just make sure that even if your hair is relaxed, you're taking good care of your hair, and yeah, just you'll see the difference in your hair. Basically, the next point I have here is stop with tight hairstyles. Like, guys, this point that I just stated for you guys is, I'm talking to myself. Tight hairstyles, you know, those ones that they will pick all your edges and your face will be looking snatched, so that when you do your makeup like this, everything will just be, you know, sweet and delicious. Guys, in the end, chances are that thing is going to end in tears. For me, it ended in tears, because look at me, I'm here struggling to revive my edges. Like, quit doing hairstyles that will pull on your edges. Those things usually destroy your hair. I'm not saying don't do your braids. I love my braids. I love doing braids so much, kinky, everything. You'll find me there. But the point is, try as much as possible to make sure that they're not pulling your hair, like they're not pulling your edges. If possible, tell your hairstylist to leave out your front hair, like your edges. Basically, tell them to leave it out. Put brush in it. I don't know if everybody calls it brush, but here in Nigeria, when I say brush, you guys know what I'm talking about. Put brush in front of your braids, or tell your hairstylist, your hairdresser, to leave out your front hair. And even when they are making your regular hair that is not even your edges, tell them not to make it too tight, because at the end of the day, when you are losing your hair, chances are your hair will start falling out, because they've pulled the destiny of that hair. So try as much as possible to avoid tight hairstyles. Do hairstyles that will allow your scalp breathe, basically, that will not put too much tension on your hair, basically, and yeah, you'll see the difference. Your hair will begin to thrive. The next point I have here is, don't over manipulate your hair. Don't do, if I do Kiko, when I say Kiko, I mean like rubber hairstyle. I don't know, it's a native Nigerian hairstyle. I don't know if it originated from Nigeria, but it's a native hairstyle. Yeah, like it involves using thread or rubber, like these rubber strips, to make your hair. But if you're saying, let me do Kiko so that my hair will grow, or let me do thread so that my hair will grow, you're just doing yourself, because chances are those things will damage your hair. Just allow your hair breathe. Like, my hair began to see changes. My hair began to see goodness and mercy of the Lord when I stopped over manipulating my hair. Look at me now. This hairstyle now that I have on, I just watched a video on YouTube this morning and I did this on my hair. I'm not pulling my edges. My edges are just fine. It's just a flat twist hairstyle that I have on my head, and I'm doing just great, especially in this whole stay-at-home season. There's no way I'm going to sew. Let me do my hair like this and allow my hair breathe. No need for unnecessary twisting, Kiko, this one, that one. At the end of the day, it stresses out your hair follicles, and at the end of the day, your hair will start to cut, and then that's when you get frustrated and say, oh, my hair is not growing, my hair is bad, my hair is stubborn, my hair is this. You understand? Just allow your hair thrive. Quit over manipulating your hair. Basically, that's the point I'm trying to make on that point. So yes, the next point here is reduce the heat on your hair. Like, the last time I put heat in this hair, maybe 2018. Like, I'm not saying don't straighten your hair. Even if you want to straighten your hair, make sure it's not something you do regularly. Try as much as possible to reduce the amount of time when you apply heat on your natural hair. If you have a relaxed hair, maybe for you guys there's some room for heat here and there, but with natural hair, the number one enemy of your hair is heat, unnecessary heat. Today you blow dry, next tomorrow you straighten, upper tomorrow you do hot comb, hot this, hot that. It's not going to help your hair, basically. So you need to try as much as possible to cut down the heat that you're applying on your hair. Limit it to maybe once a year or twice a year maximum. Like, try as much as possible to cut out heat from your hair. And last but not the least is quit chemicals. Like, I can never ever overemphasize this last point. It's not it's the last but not the least point. Quit applying chemicals on your hair. Today you put this something on your head, next tomorrow you put another chemical on your hair. Those things are not good for your hair. Those things will ultimately damage your hair, and then you will just not like your natural hair. Try as much as possible to stick to stuff that are natural. For me now, if you guys go through my channel, you see that I'm talking a lot about natural hair mask, natural this, natural that. I know I use a lot of leave-in conditioners that are not natural. I'm not saying just cut out ready-made let me say ready-made now, but you guys understand. I'm not saying you should cut out every single product and stick to just using natural products on your hair, but you need to understand the content of even those things that you put in your hair. You need to understand the content in them. Make sure that the things that are in those products are not things that will damage your hair. Read the ingredients section of your products. When you buy those things, read the ingredients, look them up. Google is your best friend. Google those things and be like, oh, what's this thing used for? I don't know this thing. Let me Google it. Find out if it's something that is bad for your hair. Drop the product and move on to something that is good for your hair. So yeah, for me, I use a lot of natural remedies now. Like I'm a naturalista now. Like I'm the queen of concoction in my house. When my husband sees me mixing all these things, he's like, like what is all this? But me, I know what I'm doing for my hair, and my hair is seeing the difference. So I use a lot of avocado, I use aloe vera, I use black soap, my native black soap. I use a lot of all these things on my hair, and my hair is doing just great. Like a lot of the wisdom I'm sharing with you guys here, I wish I knew those things when I first of all started my natural hair journey back in 2015, before I got frustrated and cut. And before I got frustrated and relaxed my hair, and I had to start again in 2017. Like I wish these things that I'm telling you guys here were things that people told me when I started my natural hair journey, and my life would have been much easier then. But there's no problem. I'm here again and my hair is doing just fine. So if you can just apply these steps that I stated here, you would see the difference in your hair. Ultimately, stop comparing, stop saying my hair is bad. Confess positive things about your hair. Take good care of your hair, love your hair, appreciate your hair, give your hair the things that your hair loves, and you would see the difference in your hair. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time here and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Join my family. I make videos about makeup, natural hair, and skincare. If those things sound like stuff that you're into, please subscribe to my channel, join the family, and yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye.